You know, this is getting to become a habit. Maybe if I just left you in there, you'd stay out of trouble. What do you think?
You can't leave me in here. Plaster wants to marry me.
Still?
What?
I figured after a couple hours of your nagging, he'd...
Just get me out of here.
Typical damsel in distress, right?
Well, the gumball
We've
machine
gotta
is a
stop
new.
meeting like this.
Come on. Plastro is
I could have
preparing a
eaten
rocket
my way
attack
out.
against every
That's her
major city
problem.
in the world.
Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Come on, we got a train
She's
to
got to keep her
catch.
plastic figure.
Great.
Follow me. I will lead you to Plastro's headquarters myself.
Do what? But you're a bad guy.
Brave Private Hoover. You wounded
Oh
me.
yeah,
I
lay
am
on the sex
unarmed.
appeal.
Please, let me redeem myself.
An interesting.
If you can't trust a hot chick these days, who can you trust? Okay, this sucks. Oh.
Sergeant Hawk's soldiers are the most sexist motherfuckers. Thankfully, Sarge himself is not. So welcome back to the battlefield,
Hooray.
Private Ma'am.
Wow. What is that?
Let's get yourselves a train or two.
Hope you weren't okay with things being slow at the start.
I don't
Because-
mind. This is a lot going on.
Exactly, so they don't really tell you right away. We are in a train town, a toy set. Toys inside of toys.
Oh my
It's
god!
very-
Oh, they're small.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get a little bit weird a little bit later on, but yes, everything here is in fact miniature compared to our already miniature bodies, I guess.
Yeah, that is unexpected. Toy inside toy.
It's like it was Inception before Inception was a thing.
Like a Russian nesting doll. That's what it is.
Ah, there you
Is that
go.
what Blue is supposed to be? What's her name?
Oh, Bridget Blue?
Bridget Blue. See, I think her name should be like Violet or something, because A, she's purple, and B, that's a name.
That is true, but I know it was probably supposed to look a little bit more blue initially, so they just kept with the alliterative name. It's important. So yeah, a lot of this segment is going to be us running and gunning. Sometimes literally. Actually, pretty much the entire time it'll be literally us running and gunning.
That's fun, though.
It is fun, and we have Vikki with us again. She's not entirely a dead weight.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to have moved since she got there, or...
Well, it's actually good that she does that, because we don't want her running into the line of battle and dying, because again, this is on hard difficulty,
Oh, wow.
so she will die quickly.
What's that green thing that's floating around in circles?
That would be body armor.
Oh, but you didn't take it. You don't need that.
Well, I'm gonna keep it until we have to go down to the next part, because there are gonna be a lot more soldiers.
Alright.
And as I am about to show you.
Heads up!
They are all still small, but they still pack a punch, and of course, Vikki runs right into the line of fire.
Hey, you think she'd like duck behind a tree or something? 'Cause, I mean, I think it's the least intuitive thing to do is just to stand in the middle of a battlefield, not moving as much as you can.
Well, if she were to hide behind a tree, that might not be the best place, because they all are pretty easily destroyed. This is a toy set, after all. And there's nothing like taking out soldiers with a tactical carpet bombing.
Oh my gosh. The guns are like your size though, aren't they? They look weird on those guys.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing about this whole setup, is that they are toy soldiers, yes, so they are they're smaller than we are, but the guns, for whatever reason, are still normal-sized guns.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so weird.
I can't tell if it's either a design flaw or if that was an intentional design choice, you know?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, they could have just been like, you know, needed to get the game out and they didn't want. I mean, but like, it wouldn't.
Aw, you think that's what it is? You think there was a cutting corners thing for 3DO?
Well, I'm saying this game is so detailed they would never, ever, ever cut corners, but, you know, if they did...
Hey, you know, it might have happened, right?
Well, can you steal your weapons? Can you steal weapons from your opponents when they die? Is that why it's like that, or...?
No, I think that's only something you can do in multiplayer. But no, when the Tan Soldiers die, we don't get their guns. Which is a shame, because there are a lot of freaking Tan Soldiers in this mission. And it's really annoying at times. Which is why you'll see me run on in certain parts. I'm really just trying to trigger all of the soldiers coming out that I can, because later on it just gets ridiculous.
So these little Tan Soldiers are really small, and they want to play at a train set. And that's why they're here. Or this is a Tan Soldier, like, village.
Yeah, we're in their base, technically.
Okay.
Because, do you remember way back when, in the first segment of this LP, why we were stopping the trains?
Because there is unplastic juice in the train, and Plastro needs to drink his unplastic juice so he doesn't become plastic.
You know, they call it serum, but I think I kind of prefer anti-plastic juice. It has a little bit more of a catchy name to it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Serum. You've got to get the serum.
Well, what it is anti-plastrification serum.
Ah.
So you drink the juice so that you don't get plastered. There's got to be some kind of metaphor in here somewhere.
Something about drinking. Something.
It's a little vague, though. I don't know, because the idea is you don't want to get plastered.
Yeah. Because, you
but
know
in
what?
any other context,
Don't
you'd
do
think,
drugs,
yeah,
why.
you'd want to get plastered.
And then
Well, not drugs. You know, I'm sure that they, the boys in the line of battle, what is it they always say? You're old enough to get shot at, you're old enough to get a drink.
Yeah, but that's
Although
not
that's
true
just
in America.
Yeah, that's just 18-year-olds. And yeah, I guess that would be on American policy, whatever. But.
Yeah. Plus in America, you know, everyone's... I shouldn't make it, I'm not, because, like, some people believe that America has too many guns, and you may have international viewers that believe that, but,
That's, never been more pertinent than these last couple weeks, I guess, huh?
Yeah, another mass shooter in America, so... Yeah.
You know, I kind of planned on saving the gritty realism for Sarge's War. I didn't plan on it in...
yeah, we thought we'd be talking about these, like, war-hardened, this... Whoa, why are you walking on water, man? That doesn't seem right.
It's, Jesus imagery, clearly.
Yeah.
And it's not at all the fact that this is a solid surface because, again, it is a toy set.
So Plastro came to a toy set of his... So is this toy set within your world or the real world? Is it in the plastic world or the...
No, this is still... We're in the real world because we've just been in, the real world toy store these last couple missions.
Yeah, I can see that in the background, but at the same time, why are the people so small? Why does it...
Okay, it's the... I'm trying to think of a justification, actually. I don't know. I think they're just doing it because they're like, oh, look at this. It'll be toys for toys. Won't that be a funny concept?
Yeah, but it's
I don't
in the
know
real
if there's
world,
an
so it's
actual
the... Yeah.
rationale for it.
Okay, so yeah, Plastro
We've taken
came
care of all the
upon
soldiers.
some really
so-
small people and recruited them into the Tan Army.
Well, Plastro is an equal opportunity employer. He has to give little people the,
Yeah, he's hired Bridget Blue and all these little people and all, you know, the Tans. What a great
that's
guy.
what it is. Plastro, he's so nice. Why are we being so mean to him?
Hey, where do you think everybody is or whatever?
Man, you got me. Let's just keep our eyes peeled, you know what I'm saying?
Keep our eyes peeled.
Huh?
Our elite soldiers, everybody.
Not very smart.
I can't believe you let them
happened to that
destroy
guy?
the
He looks
surplus
weird.
missiles. I swear.
He was out in the field of battle.
Hello, darling. Miss me?
Oh, go, sugar cookie. You're alive. Oh.
Oh, yes. Very much. And so is Sergeant Hook. That is, of course. Unless you're ready to renegotiate our terms.
By the way, there's romantic interest between them in case you didn't know.
There's your
Picked up on that.
fiancé.
But
and he's with
I
your
mainly picked up on
girlfriend.
the fact that I think
Come
he's
on,
like
we still have to
wearing a
stop those
onesie
rockets
kinda
that got through the
outfit.
portal.
You gotta stop those rockets on your
I
own.
think it,
I'm going after that helicopter.
maybe
Usually
I
you
should
want
have
me
been
to stay
paying
put.
attention to that.
Does this mean that the brave
But I
Sergeant
thought it
Hawk
was, like,
actually
really
needs help from a girl?
Well, not just any girl. Be careful. I want you back in one piece here.
You worry too much.
See, and we were just saying Castro was really equal opportunity.
Gotta
and he's
love
in
a
an
girl that chased down a
interracial
trainload of
relationship.
rockets for you.
I know, he's like the real hero here. Speaking of equal opportunity, look who we're playing as again.
Yay! Using guns, don't need no armor or sleeves.
Pretty much.
Now, this setting, I don't really understand because it's like it's got a palm tree and
Well,
walls.
scenery, right?
I want to know who like was just like, yeah, this looks like boring as crap. It's just a bunch of walls and a road. I'm gonna put a palm tree right there.
Well, you know 3DO, they don't skimp on the level design.
Like
I
if
mean, look at all these.
Yeah.
There are two trees, I forgot about that.
so, this is a curious angle.
Yeah, you're gonna see me doing a lot of funky stuff because, again, I mean, this game is just ridiculously unforgiving. So that strategy I employed there called hopping against the wall
Yeah.
was so that I, wouldn't be hit with the missiles as I was jumping. Otherwise, I mean, you just lose health so quickly. So a lot of it is either Vikki or Sarge being forced into, like, stealthily taking out enemies
Yeah.
with guns.
So is this supposed to be their base? I'm so confused where you're at right now.
Yeah, this is a different tan base. This is back in Plastic World.
Yeah, but why did they build like, I don't know, like they have an apartment building, they've got these watchtowers, and they've got a rocket?
Yeah,
and they've
this
got
is just
they've boarded it off with like, what looks like a piece of cardboard.
One down, where to go?
Well, it's a missile base, so
Oh, I see.
it's it's mainly for housing the missiles and like mission control and that sort of thing. So we and mission control wanted to have a little bit of scenery to liven up the place. That's why the palm trees.
Yeah, but like, I wonder. I guess I'm starting to think now from like a water perspective, and if it were to rain in here, I think that would be a disaster. I mean, okay.
Well, yeah, it would, especially for these robots.
That's my expertise. But like, because there's nowhere for the water to drain.
Yeah, they don't really seem to have any drain pipes, I
Yeah,
guess.
no, it's just like you're like a box to capture water in. But the palm trees are cool. But what I'm saying is, this is not a realistic situation. This has
All
never
we need
happened.
to do is bring a hose in from the real world and just launch it into this base.
And it would knock everything out. because it would take forever to drain. I mean, I guess they got a few little soil spots. For the most part, though, it's impervious. You can't drain the road. So that's how to do it. You don't have to send in your one soldier without armor into the state.
Yeah, she's being so dangerous in the field of battle. She doesn't even really have to be, but whatever. Makes her feel empowered.
Yeah.
And speaking of empowerment, so you'll notice we're taking out these missiles one by one, and there's a trusty little timer making sure that we're expedient here. But the timer, you'll notice that each missile has a number associated with it.
Oh, yeah?
Something I did not realize when I first started playing this mission, you have to go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, but they don't tell you that?
Well, they don't really tell you, and I guess you could intuit it, but see, I always start off to the right just because, you know, whatever. I notice the soldiers out there and that sort of thing. But that's the second one that's out to the right. The main thing to do is go left when you start, and there's 1. And the reason you go in order is because that adds time.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you know, your time will run out way too quickly.
Really? Yeah, I didn't even see the number on the other one, so...
It was quite confusing at first.
Oh, there's a number outside the door, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the missiles themselves aren't numbered.
Oh.
Each one is incrementally more guarded, though, as you will find out.
Probably because people, you know, hear word that the robots are a really weird kind of touch, I think.
Yeah, they always have been. They look cool, but it's weird when they're not the focus of the mission. They just look kind of weird, like bodyguards that are out of place.
Yeah, this whole thing, because it seems like there's less technology in the plastic world in a way. I mean, I guess there's rockets, but like, you know, they basically built their base in like some sort of walled thing, and they've got robots running around. It's just in the palm trees. I mean, I think it's very artsy. It's very interesting.
The layers of nonsense are piling up. I never thought it when you spell it out like that. Yeah, I guess it does seem kind of silly.
It's a little bit weird.
So I'm not going into this number 4 door right away, because the missile is right there, but you know what else is right there?
What?
I'll go ahead and spoil it for you. A really deadly robot.
What?
And not just the one that slowly walks up to you, the kind, you may have seen them before.
Oh,
they
different.
have the machine guns and the flamethrower and the missile launcher.
Oh, and there's a tank in there.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the robot you're referring to, right?
No. The one that's guarding the missile is quite dangerous. But it's not like we don't have a lot of time. Thankfully, 3 and 4 are pretty close together. See, there he is.
Oh yeah. He's just flashing.
And tactfully, I miss aiming as well. So now I have to be even more stealthy.
So he's just like shooting away.
I think the sound actually just sticks around.
Oh, I thought like they need to work on his AI.
Well, they do that too. And here's a pro strat that I don't recommend doing. I tried to use.
What?
I didn't have enough grenades, so I tried to use dynamite.
Stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll! Wow, luckily the flame just fell off.
It's funny you mentioned that. Actually, I've tried stopping, dropping, and rolling before in this game. It actually doesn't work.
Oh wow, so you have to like, the speed of your running has to put the flames out.
You literally just have to run around with your hair on fire until you're put out.
That's funny.
Because this game, you know, is very well made. But anyway, 1 missile to go. You can bet that it's just the most difficultly guarded one. Can you guess what it is?
5.
1 robot.
Okay.
My last grenade didn't work. 2 robots.
Oh,
3 and
Whoa!
4. But it doesn't matter, you know why? We just have to blow up the missile.
Look at all the scissors on their hands.
And one's about to come at me, but oh well, whatever.
Wait, are you done?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay. Bye.